I'm gonna give you guys the story of my mom and this car right here. First, let's see if it starts. Okay. Too many keys. Starts. Expecting this at all. Holy fuck. Alright. So before I go through everything, is that the mirror? Okay, that's the mirror. Oh shit. I might not have to buy a mirror, I guess. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright. So, oh shit. Alright, I'm trying to explain this shit for like the 4th time now. So, the story of my mom is basically, we grew up riding quads together. We grew up being motorhead. She was always obsessed with going fast, always obsessed with racing. So we ended up getting quads, and we raced quads, and we had dirt bikes. We had the Rhino, if you guys know what a Yamaha Rhino is, we had that. We had all types of shit. So the whole story of this car right here is basically, she was obsessed with going fast. She liked Mustangs. She loved the 65 Mustang, but she couldn't get one because they're really old, whatever. So in 05, she wanted a new car. She had a Toyota Avalon. That was her first car that she got in like 02, 03, whatever. So she finally got her first car, and then she wanted something better when 05 came around. So she ended up picking up this thing, and it was brand new. It was brand new in 05. It came off the dealership lot. Now, obviously, this thing's seen better days. This was my mom's first car, first real car, basically. So she beat the fuck out of this thing. As you can see, there's tape holding on the trim here for the door that's falling off. The other side's kind of falling off now. She has stickers all over the car for that. But she was a great woman. She was an awesome mom. She was a pain in the ass sometimes, but I'm sure I was even more pain in the ass. So, you know, shit happens. But every time we'd fight, we'd always get along afterwards, and we'd always say sorry and whatnot. So I never really had a real problem with my mom at all. You know, it was cool growing up with my mom. And then when I wasn't with my mom, I was with my dad. So when they divorced, it was like between middle school and high school. So I spent my the beginning of high school with my mom. For 2 years, I lived in Rahway. If you guys know what Rahway, New Jersey is, it's not the best place to live, but it's not the worst. So I had hella friends, mostly nerds, you know, a lot of nerds, a lot of cool kids, a lot of whatever. Mostly kids loved me for my shoes, so I was always friends with people just for shoes. They walk up to me and be like, oh, nice shoes, whatever. So my mom was always defending me. She was always going back and forth. She would get into fights for me. She'd do all types of crazy shit. She actually was in a little bit of trouble for defending me and all that shit. So if you guys know the full story, you know the full story. If you guys want that story, I might post a little video about that later. But the real backstory to this car is that my mom was obsessed with Mustangs, and she did a lot of racer shit to this. Like, she put flames on the side of the windows. She put stripes going up and down. I'll show you guys that later. There were stripes on the hood in the front at one point, but that's gone now. The paint on this car is rough, really rough. Not like bad, but it's pretty bad for, you know, what it is. But then again, it's not bad for an 05. I mean, I don't know. It's all right. It's fucking automatic. I don't like automatics, but whatever, you can't be that mad at it. It has a gear selector like every other automatic there is, so it's not that bad. She always said it was Ultramatic. I don't know what she meant by that. If anybody could clarify what the hell that means. Again, I don't know. I don't really care because, you know, it was a free car. It was given to me when she passed away. So she ended up passing away in March 4th. This video is basically for that. Sadly enough, I lost my mom to a cardiac arrest, and she passed away 4 days later after she had the cardiac arrest. She was in a coma. She obviously couldn't talk, she couldn't move or anything like that. She could only hear us, so she was really in a coma. It was hard seeing my mom like that on the bed. They said she had brain damage, and the only way to bring her back was to drill in her head. Yes, to drill in her head and do an operation, and they would have to shave all her hair off and shit. And nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted to see my mom like that. She'd have to learn how to talk. She'd have to learn how to walk. She'd have to learn how to do everything over again in life. So, nobody wanted my mom to be a fucking vegetable, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's fucked up, but it's true. It definitely hurts, and it brings back a lot of memories just sitting in this car right now. Because this was hers. It was blessed. She was, you know, always riding with Jesus. She's real Catholic girl. All her stuff is in this car, which is crazy because, like, half her stuff is in this car. A lot of her stuff is at her mom's house or with her girlfriend's house, but, like, it's just insane to see that half the shit is in this car. She also did this to the knobs. That's not factory, obviously. Little crosses or whatever. I don't know. Still trying to figure this car out because I haven't seen it since I was little. So she did a lot of crazy chrome shit to it. I don't like chrome. She has dub signs because she had 20-inch rims on this thing. At one point, there's still stickers from the village she lived in and the fucking, all the police stickers on it. Whatever. I don't think I'll get bothered too much driving this thing, but I will tint these windows so these stickers are coming off. Will tint the windows because I'm not riding this thing with no tint. You're bugging. I'm blacking out this whole thing. So if you guys want to see the build, want to follow the build, want to really get in tune with it, I need new spark plugs. I need a new quarter panel. I need a lot of things. I will show you right now. I'll take a look at all this stuff in a minute. But here's the damage. It's pretty bad. I need a new quarter panel. I need a new door. I might need a mirror, but we'll figure that out. This door is toast. I think the bumper's okay. I think we'll be able to save the bumper. Because fuck Mustang bumpers. So if anybody wants to help out with the build, I'm obviously going to need a new quarter panel. We're going to need a new door, like I said. So if anybody wants to help out, the GoFundMe link is in the description. I made a GoFundMe only for this car. That's the only purpose. My mom is gone. This is the only thing I have left besides her motorcycle. I got her last YFZ. That was the last bike she had. That was the last bike I have. So if you guys want to support the build, GoFundMe link in the description. It is a GT. It has the LS1 in it. Quote me if I'm wrong. I need to change spark plugs. I need to change a lot of stuff. So if you guys want to help out the build, like I said, GoFundMe link is in the description below. I'm trying to bring this car back to life. I will need a new tire. This tire is toast. We tried to fix it. The bead is blown on this tire. Somehow, I guess, from letting it sit like this for so long, it just folded itself. And even if you put air in it and put foam or whatever, it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna need a new tire. It sucks that my mom is gone. It definitely hurts a lot, but I'm not gonna try to sit on it and be all depressed about it. I really want to make this car great again, and that's the plan. There's a lot of bullshit going on with this car because it's kind of old, but I'm gonna try to make it great again. I'm taking this off because I don't need that on there. Taking this shit off because I don't want flames on it. But I mean, I'm gonna make it clean again, And I know she would want this car to look very nice, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's quite going on with all this shit. I'll figure it out. But like I said, link is in the description if you guys want to support the build. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be on my main page of Instagram, so DJ27Nitro at Instagram. That is my main page. You guys can follow me. Send me a message. Let me know that you're there for the build, and I will accept your follow request. Other than that, it's at the shop right now. And we're gonna fix it eventually. That's the plan. That's the plan. So that's pretty much it. The train is cock blocking me right now. This car, the more I find wrong with it. I did not notice that. And it looks like it was worse at one point, and it was repainted. So I don't know what the hell she did, but it looks like she painted this. And it looks like this was all painted and chipped away. It looks like bare metal. And as you can see, it goes down the whole hood. Huge rock. The battery's dead, so... Yesterday I let it run for a bit, but I think the battery's still dead. This shit needs to come off. Like ASAP. I don't need this on here. It just looks ugly as shit. I don't know. I'll leave that on there for right now. But these flames need to come off. Damn it. Why, Mom? Why would you put chrome flames? Oh, shit. I will figure it out. Drive me crazy. I want to get this thing running already, running good, so I can put it back on the streets. The only nice thing is I don't need to tint this. But I will tint these because this car is black. I never had a black car, so I'm tinting those. I'm tinting those. Everything is getting tinted, including these fog lights, maybe the headlights, side markers, definitely all getting tinted. Windows, everything. I'm not happy because I don't want to lose this, but I'm just gonna take it off and redo it. Reduce it.
That was cool.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are.
True and no Toyota.
Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing